Finally, summer vacation is here. After months of cold winter weather, I can head out to the high seas and do a little fishing. Don't you love that ocean air, the salty sea, and the waves and the spray? Even if I don't catch anything, it'll be worth it just to be out here. Oh, I think that was a whale. I hope I get to see one of those up close. I hear they can get pretty big. Oh, that is big. I think I've seen enough of this whale. Whoa! Where am I? Was I swallowed whole by that whale? This summer vacation has taken a strange turn. Is that music? There must be someone else here. Maybe they know a way out of this whale. Excuse me, ma'am.
Hello there, young fella. I haven't seen you around these parts before.
My name is Sonny Jim. It looks like we've been eaten by a whale.
So it does, Sonny Jim. So it does. I'm the little old lady who swallowed the fly.
Why, oh why did you swallow that fly?
I've been asking myself that question for years. That darn fly is the reason I'm in here in the first place. I had to keep finding things to swallow until the only thing left to swallow was a whale. The irony of being swallowed myself has not been lost to me. It's been a good long while since someone new got swallowed. We've been in great want of company.
We? Do you mean there are more people and they're all stuck in here?
For longer than I can remember. I used to be the young woman who swallowed the fly, if you can believe it.
This is worse than a ruined summer vacation. If you're telling the truth, then I might be Papa Jim before I get out.
Sonny Jim, you naive bumpkin. I've given up all hope of escaping this giant fish.
Don't say that. I'm sure there's some way out.
Do you really think so?
So far as I see it, there's got to be. We just need to keep looking until we find one.
Foolish though it is, your fresh enthusiasm has won me over. I'll help you look for a way out.
Okay, now we're talking. Maybe we can find some of the other people trapped in this whale and see if they have any ideas. Look, there's a little boy trapped in here.
That ain't a real boy. That's just a puppet.
Why do you have to rub it in like that?
So, you're not a real boy?
I'm afraid not. My name is Pinocchio. I was trying to become a real boy until this whale came and swallowed me up. Now I'm stuck here having a miserable time. Do you know what humidity does to my natural wood finish?
It must be terrible. We're looking for a way out of here. Do you know a way out of this whale?
Absolutely.
Hey, wait a minute.
I used to know a way out.
That's what you get for trusting a dummy.
Hey, I'm not a dummy. I'm a puppet. You can't talk to me like that.
Who's that? He seems a bit miffed.
Speak, thou vast and venerable head, which, though ungarnished with a beard, yet here and there lookest hoary with mosses. Speak, mighty head, and tell us the secret thing that is in thee. Of all divers, thou hast dived the deepest.
What does that mean?
Oh, that's old Captain Ahab. He's completely lost his marbles trying to find some white whale named Moby Duck or some other such.
What should we do?
Well, we could try swallowing him. That always makes me feel better.
Now who's lost their marbles?
What was that?
Nothing.
We should just let him be. I don't think he has much help to offer
The
us.
path to my fixed purpose is laid with iron rails, whereon my soul is grooved to run over unsounded gorges, through the rifled hearts of mountains, under torrents' beds. Unerringly I rush, not's an obstacle, not's an angle to the iron way.
Wow! Do you know who that is?
Another soul lost to the belly of this fish.
No, that's Amelia Earhart. She was a world-famous aviator and the first woman to pilot a plane across the Atlantic Ocean. She disappeared mysteriously during one of her flights.
It's been a long time since someone has recognized me. I've been in this whale the whole time.
Someone as industrious and determined as you should have no trouble finding a way out of this whale.
Well, I'm flattered you think so, but I don't really want to leave at the moment. I found the life of a celebrity so tedious that I'm content to stay in this whale a while longer. Besides, I've already conquered the skies with my career as a pilot, but this gives me the chance to explore the seas.
Well, I guess a positive attitude goes a long way.
I'm glad you're feeling contented, but that doesn't really help us. It was nice to meet you, but we'll be on our way.
So long, fellow explorers.
Sonny Jim, you're walking this old lady to an early grave.
We've got to keep going, or we'll never get out.
Oh, we haven't made much progress yet. For all you know, there's no way out at all.
Do you really think so?
Oh, consider how unlikely it is for a whale to be this large. And how unlikely it was that each of us got swallowed whole by it. The odds are astronomical. I suspect the odds of finding a way out of here to be just as, at least that bad.
It doesn't matter how unlikely it is. We have to keep trying. What's that sound?
Oh no! It's the dogfish!
Oh, he's coming this way!
Oh, help! Oh, dear!
Oh, goodness!
Oh,
Oh,
what do we
get
do?
out of here!
Oh, dear! Oh, mercy! Oh, happens to me!
What do I do with it?
Put it in my mouth, Sonny Jim!
What?
Do it! Put it in my mouth! Whew-wee. That was one spicy dogfish. Now that we've had lunch, I'm ready to press on.
Welcome, strangers, to the home of one Sinbad the Sailor.
Hello, Mr. Sinbad. My name is Sonny Jim, and this is the little old lady who swallowed the fly. We were wondering if you knew some way out of this whale.
Do you think Sinbad would be here if he knew a way out? After riding the rushing waters of Ceylon, hoodwinking the hungry giants of Basra, and discovering the secret king of Serendib, each time narrowly escaping death and disaster? But now he is woefully outmatched by this mighty whale.
You haven't given up, have you?
Ay me, Sonny Jim, this one fears his voyages have come to an untimely end.
Oh, we did our very best, Sonny Jim. But this looks like the end of the line for us.
I can't believe it. Even if there isn't a way to get out of this whale, we can't give up. We have to keep trying, even without any hope. Mr. Sinbad, you say you have had many voyages before. Were there any special treasures you found on your adventures?
Yes, many treasures, but none that can help us here. This one Sinbad has a jewel from the Valley of Diamonds, the sword of Baghdad, and a whistle from the Old Man of the Sea.
A whistle, you say?
Yes, it is a whistle which can conjure mermaids. But it is too small for you to use. You would have to be tiny. You would have to be minuscule.
You'd have to be the size of a fly?
Yes, a fly could toodle-do on this whistle.
Hand it over to me. Okay, now swallow it.
Gladly.
Yah, me, Sonny Jim. The whistling. We are at this moment conjuring mermaids. And if there's one thing Sinbad knows about mermaids, they love to tickle whales.
All right, now's our chance. We can jump when the whale laughs.
Sonny Jim, you have done it. You have saved us from that whale, and saved one Sinbad from certain doom. If you are ever in Baghdad, drop him a line.
I'll be sure to.
I've mastered the skies, and with your help, I've mastered the sea. I wonder if I could go to outer space next.
Good luck.
They have said of me that I am driven by a crazed and insatiable desire for revenge.
I have heard that, yes.
Aye, but having spent a dog's age in that whale's tummy, I have found reason to reconsider my rage. Perhaps the white whale I've been chasing is my own fear of inadequacy.
That is a very perceptive thought.
Thank you, Sonny Jim. I'm ready for a new voyage. Life. I'm going to go before I get the chance to lie again.
That's probably for the best.
Sonny Jim, your perseverance has won the day.
You stuck by me, even when you thought we were doomed.
Oh, I didn't expect you to succeed, but your determination saw us through. Perhaps there is a lesson to be learned. That in the most dire circumstances, when all hope is lost, when nothing seems to work and failure is everywhere, if we persevere, we can overcome even the impossible odds.
I'm just glad to be out of that whale, and with plenty of summer vacation left to enjoy. Why don't we skip the fishing and try going somewhere else, like the zoo?
That would be lovely. Now that I think of it, I've never swallowed an elephant before.
The puppet show may be over, but that doesn't mean the fun has to be. Here are some books that you can find at the Nampa Public Library. Moby Dick by Herman Melville, adapted by Shirley Bogart with illustrations by Pablo Marcus Studios. A classic of the sea, telling of the pursuit of Moby Dick, the white whale who defied capture. I Know an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly, adapted and illustrated by Nadine Bernard Westcott. A cumulative folk song in which the solution proves worse than the predicament when an old lady swallows a fly. Pinocchio by Carlo Collodi, with illustrations by Robert Ingpen. Pinocchio, a wooden puppet full of tricks and mischief, with a talent for getting into and out of trouble, wants more than anything else to become a real boy. The Seven Voyages of Sinbad the Sailor, adapted by James Riordan, with illustrations by Shirley Fowles. During his 20 years as a merchant adventurer, Sinbad encounters a rook's egg, a huge valley of diamonds, streams of amber, a terrifying sea monster, an ogre's feast, the cave of the dead, and the old man of the sea. This is a retelling of Sinbad's 7 voyages from the Arabian Nights. Amelia Earhart, The Legend of the Lost Aviator, by Shirley Tanaka, with illustrations by David Craig. This book delves into the life of the famous flyer, from her first sight of an airplane as a young girl to her last radio transmission the day she disappeared. Sunrise Summer, by Matthew Swanson, and with illustrations by Robbie Bear. Each summer, a young girl and her family travel to remote Egik, Alaska, where they join a salmon fishing crew. You can find these books and more by visiting the Nampa Public Library in beautiful downtown Nampa, or by visiting our website at nampalibrary.org.